Hey, what's up, YouTube world? This is your girl La Kiki Miss D.C. That is, and welcome back to my channel. I can't figure out right now. Am I looking right? Am I looking right here? Because like I said, I moved from, crossed over from the dark side and went back on what I know side. Even though I like the years with the iPhone and all that. But you ain't here for that. You here for the Big Brother season 23. This is the premiere, the 90-minute premiere that is. This ain't gonna be 90 minutes. It's gonna be real fast because it's like 12 a.m. right now. I think it's 11 something. So let me stop exaggerating like shit. But yeah, I'm not about to go through all that. I only took like the notes of like sporadic notes, because this is what I'm just about to break down to you before I get started. But before I get started on what the breakdown is of how I'm gonna break this shit down, I'm gonna need y'all to like and subscribe to your girl channel, because if you're here, I mean, it's free 99. I mean, why not join? So you keep seeing this pretty smile. No. Okay, but if not, I talk trash. I say what I got to say, what's on my mind. If you want to hear my blunt, commentary on everything, pretty much, even rants. Yeah, family can get it too. Then you want to see all the content that I have done previously on my channel and my future endeavors as well. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you can be well notified when I am posting a new video like right now. So how I'm doing this BB season, because it's too daggone much for me to I'm not going through all those tedious notes that I have been doing, like look at this page and see this already too much. But this is a premiere, so I had to like do that, and this is just broken down in groups. But I'm just gonna watch the show, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion and what's going on with what blah 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 of the house. I know. Anyway, I'm rambling like shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna say what I feel about the episode. People doing the dumb shit. The people is this non-strategist, the strategist, to the floaters, and such and such and such. I'm just going to do that. But okay, so pretty much, I wanted to say, yeah, Julie Chen in her little prom ass, dress and lackluster as prom shoes that she been wearing like for a couple seasons in a row now. Like they have included that shoe with a couple of her outfits throughout this Big Brother season previously in the last 3 years, I believe. If you go back and look at all the live shows and stuff, look at Julie shoes and you're going to see those heels. And I was just wondering, like, why? It kind of looked like I saw a couple wrinkles in that outfit as well. Like they just threw that on real quick. Like, did she come to the, dressing, late or something on set or something? I'm not even sure. That video that she posted talking about the Mount Rushmore and stuff, you might want to do that in full makeup next time. But that's just my, prior thoughts to everything. Hey girl, you got it. Pretty much, the first group come on the stage. To me, they just brought the people that everybody really wanted to see first. And it's mainly out of the guys that everybody was talking about and it's trending, online so much. This is the first group that came out, and they didn't have any audience because they're trying to obviously mimic BB Canada. I mean, come on. Alyssa Cox, you set the standard, so thank you for that. And you definitely, I already knew this shit was going to happen, where they was going to pretty much mimic BB Canada. Pretty much. But I'm glad they didn't do that little the skeletons and the house is still the same way that BB-8 left it, and BB Can 8 left it, and it's just the trees, the plants are overgrown and shit like that. Like, no, please don't incorporate COVID in that way in the house. Just let it be a regular ass theme like they have made it. And this is my kind of thing. I wish I've done the season, which I'm involved in the most, which is poker. So like I stay in a casino. Like I am the casino. Like every freaking casino. Like I'm platinum, and I be going back and forth between platinum and gold, and some. And I'm black card in Oceans in Atlantic City, Oceans Resort, platinum at Maryland Live, my platinum at MGM, in Vegas. I get deals all the time. I actually won a competition, a blackjack competition on the cruise line, where I was like one of the top 10 people from each cruise to win the top competition, so that we was entered into another free cruise that I was able to possibly go on. But the only thing is, unfortunately, I couldn't make it because of my job, the way it was set up. Yeah, I couldn't make it. But the point is what I'm just saying, because it's all irrelevant a little bit, but relevant. Um, yeah, I know my way around a casino, and I know how to get the money, and I definitely know how to win. I beat the house all the time. But pretty much, I like this theme. It's cool. Just don't overdo it. But obviously, they already doing that shit. So we have Derek Frazier, out first, pretty much. I'm sorry, out first. He's on the stage. Frenchie is on the stage. Frenchie, French. Like I didn't know how I was gonna feel about him just by looking at, just off of prejudging off the pictures and bio or anything. But I mean, I just supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like obviously you had that shit, showing with you tonight because you are super. You are super, dude. But we're gonna get into that part. Yeah, like French, like just Frenchie, like just leave it at that. But the only part that's annoying is that I hate when people come in and try to have their own names already. Like, nah, we're gonna call you Brandon. And then when we feel like wanting to call you Frenchie, then we're gonna make the name Frenchie for you. You're not gonna come in with your own, outside swag name, Swaggy, and whatever other name you're trying to go by. Like Sam, and we shouldn't even call her Sam. Samantha. What's your whole name? Samantha. Okay. Like, you're gonna be Samantha. Ain't no other Samantha coming in for you to be called Sam. Like, you have to get a BB name created. You don't come in and create your name. It's corny as shit. But I guess you've been Frenchie all your life, and they're in BB. I guess they just let you go with BB Twitter. So because you're known in the streets, so I guess they let you keep your BB Twitter name, I guess. Anyway, I'm rambling. And then we have Xavier, Prather, proper. Yeah, he came in, and Travis Long, not here for a long time. But actually that was Brett that said that. But his name is long, so I go with it. But anyway, they came in. The person who entered the house first was actually Derek. Is he cursed already? I wonder. Apparently not right now, but we'll see, because he's the first person to enter a house. But Tamar did break that, didn't she? But did she break it for the culture? Or are people like, or did she break it for like the BB culture or our culture? That's what I'm saying. But we'll see. Pretty much they had to play a competition called the BB House of Cards, where you actually have to mimic you have to move 5 pieces of plexiglass glasses, and pretty much organize them into a picturesque form of the actual example that you have of a picture in front of you. And you have to make sure you look at the details pretty much and slide them plexiglasses into place and ring that bell. And the first one to ring that bell is the person that is eligible or will be eligible to move to the HOH competition after they go through the next 3 groups of people, who's the determined winner out of that, in order to compete, in order to become the first head of household. So The first person to win this game pretty much was Frenchie. French. You know, and good on him. Good on him. I've been hearing a lot of negative stuff about him. I'm not sure what he has done on BB Twitter, what he said, that people are saying something about he could possibly redeem himself. I don't know, but I'm nosy, so I want to know. So if you know, leave it in my comments, because I don't judge, but I want to know. You know, I want to know. Are you a fraud, Frenchie French? Then we had the second group to come on stage, which is Whitney Williams. You know, she's named after Whitney. You know, white girl named after Whitney. We have Azah, awesome. She's awesome. Hair, stay awesome. Bush, always awesome. Like, ooh, how much do you pick your hair in order for it to be like symmetrically, you know, proportion? I mean, then you have Britini, annoying. Like, it's annoying to look at the way your name's spelled. So you were destined to just be all over the place, girl. D'Angelo. Yeah. Then we have Alyssa, Lopez. Okay, so then the second person to win that game was Whitney. I don't know why I was rushing to somebody else. I thought somebody else was a part of that group, but I just realized that they was the last group. But anyway, we have Whitney. So far we have Frenchie and we have Whitney. We have the dark horses that people were not trending. If Frenchie was trending, he was trending down in the wrong way of people not wanting to recruit him to their team. Busy Blue, I did see the podcast that you had with Sarah and them. You know, good on you. Good on you. You got a lot of points tonight. A lot of points. And you said your team wasn't going to win nothing? Hold on. Did you take... I believe you got Frenchie. Yes, because you said it was controversial. You was thinking about him, and I think you was thinking about Xavier. Derek X, I believe. Yeah, but anyway, you scored points big time with and you could have scored some more if you would have went for, you know, the other thing, which I'm blowing right now, so I'll shut up. But anyway, Whitney won that. So the third group comes on stage, and that's Kyland, and that's Christian, and it's Derek X, Brett Champagne for the campaign. Let me do my damn thing. What's my name? I can't help but to keep singing it every time I see his name. Yeah, Brett didn't change for me, and that's what I meant to also go back and talk about as well. Britini actually put at my heartstrings when she was talking about autism, because my husband's son actually was diagnosed with autism, and he still go through his little ticky, you know, boom moments and stuff. But for the most part, like, he's a smart, intelligent boy, manipulative like shit, you know. But yeah. So that put at my heartstrings, and I started looking at her differently, and hopefully everybody else look at her differently as well. She is a little bubble of joy. She is. And also Travis Long, he actually shocked me. Because I don't think they went in depth about, you know, how intelligent he is, you know, graduating early out of his university, and pretty much conducting business on the beach. Like, he graduated and had a successful career where he can actually do, I believe, sales brokeraging or something like that, where he gets to make his time to be a surfer dude and catch his food and, you know, all that in Hawaii. So obviously you're doing something successful, because Hawaii is expensive to live on. So if he's not a homeless bum on the beach, which I don't think you could ever be a bum even if you're homeless living on Hawaii beach. Like, nothing, everything's tropical about Hawaii. How could it ever look terrible versus our homeless people here in DC, you know, living under a bridge. R.I.P. to Lady Under Bridge. And if you're from this city, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, so those two people actually like changed my mind on things. It's interesting that that Frenchie didn't even mention his son, so I guess he wanted just to leave that in the bio. He didn't want to put that in his, you know, video as well. Because I mean, it's like people will probably be irritated. Okay, now don't be the dead horse. And no pun intended. I did not mean to do that at all. It just came out that way. But yeah, so the third group went on stage: Kyland, Christian, Derek, and Brett. And obviously the third winner, because I'm skipping to all that, was actually Christian. So he's good for that. Christian showing his whips. Christian, he didn't do anything for me as far as change any opinion I have in the video. He just want to go on Big Brother to have fun because he's just tired and bored of everything in his hometown. And the girl's gonna like the curls. They're gonna like the curls. I mean, I think they're through with the curls since Tyler, you know. And the surfer dude trying to slide by Travis Long. Ever since Tyler messed it up, I don't think you can ever, you know, go back to dumb surfer dude. I think people's like Azah and Claire is going to see through that pretty much. Okay, and then we have the final group to go into the house, which was Sarah, Hannah, Claire, and Tiffany, all females going into the house. So Sarah, that's cool that you're like you're seamstress and all that. Can you save the outfits for Comic-Con? What is it called? Comic-Con? Yeah, cosplay or whatever, Comic-Con. Save all that for that. I mean, it's cute, like Harley Quinn, yang around the house, but that's too much attention you're drawing to yourself. If people know that you're a seamstress like that, and you self-taught yourself that, and then they learn more information about you, you're a number one target. Don't think the shyness is going to trick people into thinking, oh no, she's calm. She's a cute, fragile girl. She's just like, you know, getting along with people, helping people. I'll help you make your outfits. You did all that yourself? You taught yourself to do that? You had to get her out. She good at putting pieces together. Pieces, you know? Number one target for me in my mind. That was red flags for me if I was in there. And then Hannah, they was like passing up on Hannah and stuff. You know, but I'm gonna get to that because this is not a part of that. Hannah is so pretty. Oh, South African and I believe she said Indian. I believe that's what she said. Then you have Tiffany. Tiffany, I love that side, you know, showing your little waves and stuff. I'll be showing mine, but right now my hair's up for the night and loose and about to go in a do-rag Monique. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not do-rag, bonnet, but it would be in do-rag if I had some cornrows. But anyway, yeah, so this loose wave, but you see, I got a wave. I got plenty of them actually. Yeah, she seemed cool. She seemed down to earth. She do seem fit. She don't look like she's 40. I mean, she looked like she in good shape to me. I mean, look how everybody else went far as well. And just coming off of Big Brother Australia, I mean, look, 65-year-old in the finals, you know. That's something to root for. I think that's day and age is over now. And Claire, Little House on the Prairie much? Like, I'm trying to figure out what was you wearing. And then you have, I know you're tall and shit, but I'ma really look at you more now that I see your ass with flats on and you like 6 feet. I can't stop looking at your feet. You should have just blended in with your height. Like, just be extra tall. Put some heels on to be extra tall. If you gotta take your shoes off, you see the other women, they took their heels off and got into the competition. But come in there looking like something. That's what you want people to remember when they look at you. What if you become legend of the game? And then they go back and say how you entered and be like, oh gosh, you entered rough. But I'm glad it ended like this. Like shit. Literally look like shit. You might have needed the seamstress, Sarah. Maybe that's why, she's there in this group with you to help you. I'm sure she was eyeing you like, damn, I thought I was worse, or quirky. I mean, you got a hell of a sense of humor if you're coming in looking like that and you think you're doing something. So, that's all the vibes it was giving me. But anyway, the final winner of that one was Claire herself, So Julie Chen says, welcome to Club BB's open air casino. Whatever that means, Open air, like welcome to BB's backyard casino. Like open air? What's the open air? Like, options open in the air? I don't understand. Explain more or something. But Julie pretty much tells them that they'll be playing in teams of 4, the same shit that I told you BB Can has done. It failed, so I don't know how long this will last, but it will last for a little bit. I think they will last a little bit longer than Canada. And so Whitney, Christian, Frenchie, and Claire will be the team's captains, and they will have to pick their squad at that moment. And they don't know anybody right now, right? So they have to pull the lever on the slot machine, and the slot machine will randomly produce 2 people that will give slight little video tidbits, information about themselves, and they have that to choose from to pick on their team. Yeah, little to none. And it was just stupid stuff. It wasn't even like, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. Because you know why? They just wanted to show personality. Because obviously, if they showed or told them anything about who they are, then that they're lying about when they first came in, I mean, you're caught dead. You're dead on the block, pretty much. So I understood why they just showed these dry ass jokes of their personality, which was lackluster as shit to me. But they must have 2 boys and 2 girls on their team, including themselves. So, so basically they named Frenchie was first since he won first. And his team was the Jokers because they're going to follow the theme of the casino. His first pick was, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to break down who's first pick. But anyway, his first pick was Azah, and then Britini, and then Derek F. Okay, what I want to say about Derek F is Derek F was passed up about 3 times before he was chosen, and I'm trying to figure out he is exactly right off of, like, he already knew in his heart that he was going to be passed up because they thinking, oh, he's fat. That he's fat and I don't want him on my team. We might do a wall comp, something physical, and I don't want him on my team. So that was some discriminatory, stuff. And Frenchie, you knew what you was doing trying to pick him because you knew people would be rooting for him, and you definitely don't want to F up your reputation any more than you probably have done. So you're like, let me pick him, and he's part of the LGBTQIA community. I have to go slow because it's too many things to add on, but let me know if I got that right, you guys. So yeah, that was his team. Then we go to Whitney's team. She was the second pick, and she's aces, and that's Brent, Derek X, and Hannah. Right now, I just only like Hannah on there. I really like, so far, I think the Joker, yeah. Yeah, I think the Joker has the winning team for me so far. yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't have anything to say about that. And then Christian's team was the Kings, and they have Alyssa, Xavier, and Sarah. And Sarah was sent by default. That's what I meant to say. Sarah was sent to that team by default just because she was the last one picked, pretty much, point blank, period. And then we have Claire's team, which was the Queens, and that was Kyland, Tiffany, and Travis, which was actually sent to that team by default as well. So we have teams formed pretty much. So here's the game rules. Pretty much, what did Julie Chen say? The team who wins, the team captain will be head of household, and the entire team will be safe for the week. And the game is called House of Cards. So pretty much, you build your house of cards on a platform, but the team members must hold it as well because I guess it's like everybody have to hold their same position, or if anyone is off balance in any way, and the whole tower can come crashing down pretty much, which is, it seemed easy as shit. Like literally, it didn't seem like as difficult as they try to make that. They just wanted some quick, shit for the to show her the shit up pretty much. It said the last team the last team to win will finish up, not win, will become the have-nots for the first week. Okay, so pretty much Frenchie's Joker's team win, and so he become head of household. And yes, I was excited. I was excited because I had everybody on the team there I like, besides Britini. I don't know Tiffany. I don't know about her that much. Size limit reach. Okay. I hope not. I hope you keep continuing on this video, but I'm gonna hurry up and fast forward. I'm just so happy that they won, pretty much, because it's a game player, actual game player, and a very good fan of the show. And I don't know about Claire. So Claire's team came in second, the Queens. Third was Whitney's team, the Aces, and fourth was Christian's because he was feeling like shit and everything. The Kings are the have-nots for the week. So Julie Chen lets us know that it's going to be a $250,000 new prize pot. And yes, I was looking at the tweets, Rachel, like, yeah, I'm gonna put my application in for 24 because like, where the shit at when I won? I'm just saying, and it was just funny to me. Because, I mean, the only thing about it is the auditions that I have been doing in the past. I mean, it's good to know in the future, like, they're about to be raising the stakes, literally. Casino joke. Didn't hit. All right. So, Julie Chen pretty much offers Frenchie safety for himself and his team for 2 weeks if he want to double or nothing, and basically he gave his answer with his face and all that before the break, but she wanted to make it dramatic, but everybody already knew when she came back his ass was gonna say no. They was already looking, like, because the catch is your ass could not end up being HOH if you don't choose to if you don't win, pretty much. I think it's like he had to roll the dice. What I seen last was 4 and a 3 to equal 9. Because I think at that point, I looked down on my phone and when she was explaining the rules, so like something missed me maybe. But what I saw at the end result was a 4 and 1 dice being 3, so I believe it's 9, a score of 9. And if you do that within 45 seconds, then you can win your entire team 2 weeks of safety. If not, then the next person that won, the second person that won, which would have been Claire, which would have still been a great choice, but I would have been afraid for Azah. And I know for a fact that she would have nominated Frenchie actually for eviction, because she's going to make big moves very fast. And I think she would have nominated Frenchie. I'm sure. I'm definitely sure of that. Because he won 2 competitions and could have won 3. So that was a good thing of refusing that. When it came from break, he refused it, obviously, to the audience understanding. But of course, to make matters worse, like, let's make a deal. Let's see what the role would have been anyway. You know, I said Tom Brady. Wayne Brady. Let's see what the role would have been. Let's see. And so he goes on his role. To me, I thought at first he was throwing it just to show his team. Yeah, see, I told you. Let's go 45 seconds to do this. No. But just like the perfectionist he is, and in his bio, and I think in his video, the short video that I saw later on, that says, I just can't see myself ever throwing a comp. Like, I cannot. My family would kill me if I throw a comp. Your family's probably killing you right now for friggin' showing that you win in that comp. The answer that the question they had about would you throw a comp, when it needs and deems to, you should. This was the one. French, what are you doing? Like, it's not that serious. But with 0.2 seconds left on that clock, he would have won his team 2 weeks of safety. And I know they probably like, low-key salty. But low-key, y'all made that choice too. And they talk about something, we didn't choose for you. So I saw some tweet like, we ain't tell you no. You ain't tell me yes, neither. And you daggone sure wouldn't have been happy with me if I lost that shit. So, you know, they shouldn't have had nothing to say. None of them won no competitions. So pretty much that's it. Said first nomination. I think first nominees' pick is tomorrow. And they said the live eviction will be next Thursday. The eviction will be next Thursday. Because I was like wondering, like, are they going to do something immediately? They know that didn't turn out good when they did the dark room thing, you know? So, yeah. Because they've been brutal with that. My afterthoughts of this, Frenchie French is probably going to either be the target numero uno, or he will be a leader with followers of a huge alliance within the team. So they're either going to be like, he's a strong asset, keep him around men and some females hide behind him, or get rid of him fast. I could tell he's about to kill us and everything. French, you didn't have to win that last one. And that's the end of that for me. I'm about to take my butt to bed because I know tomorrow it's going to be a doozy. And yeah. So I'm going to see what it is. Y'all, like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you just get into this point, or just started at this point, or just moved to the end because the middle was dry as shit and I was probably rambling on like I am now about other shit that's still related to the show. But anyway, like and subscribe to my channel. And it's your girl, Miss LaKiki.C, that is. And I'll see you later. Bye.